Another Asian country that's poised for rapid growth this year thanks to the growing middle class that's more confident about opening up their wallets. Now, it's been a good thing for the economy that derives most of its growth from consumer spending. Barnaby explores this.
Like many young Filipinos, 34-year-old Genesis Orozco thought about working abroad, especially when the multinational company he used to work for was hit hard by the U.S. recession in 2008. But he ultimately decided to stay, and it's paid off.
The work I have now is it's an IC design. Probably a major reason for why we have that opportunity here in the Philippines is because of that. I think crisis, the global, that especially hit the industries from the developed countries. So now they're more open to the idea of outsourcing.
And so without having to leave his family behind, Genesis has been able to slowly but surely build what he calls the Filipino dream. He's part of a new generation of young, middle-class Filipino professionals who have the power to purchase and are actually spending. It's one of the reasons the finance and business communities remain optimistic about the Philippine economy, despite a slower than expected 5.3% growth in the previous quarter.
In the US, the reason why it's not as healthy is because if you have to think about how consumers they spend based on borrowed money. But in the Philippines, consumers don't spend on borrowed money. It's largely hard-earned money and also driven by, well, recently the growth has been driven by OFW remittances, the strength of the BPO sector.
Major conglomerates like Ayala Corporation are clearly benefiting, with businesses in telecommunications, banking, and real estate all expanding rapidly in the last few years. But outside the city's gleaming and towering buildings, slums very much still exist, home to millions of Filipinos who have yet to reap the benefits of the country's recent economic success. Barnaby, CCTV, Manila.